Hey guys, it's Cope here. I'm here today to talk about how I feel about Twitch streaming and how I feel about uploading videos on YouTube. As many of you know, recently I've kind of had a bit of a falling out with Twitch as far as my attitude. A bit of my drive has waned a little bit over time. So I have days where I go live with Twitch and I'm just not completely in the mood. I'm just like a little bit sour at times. I know it's been a little noticeable, but with YouTube, I feel exactly opposite of that. It's actually pretty insane recently, and it makes me feel bad, but also this is just something that a lot of content creators and people in general with anything they do for X amount of time they go through. So, really quick, I'm just going to go through both of those and share my opinions. But before I do that, unrelated and totally stupid, I just want to share that I cut my own head for the first time, my own hair. Yeah, I shaved my head. I think it looks great. I hate having too much hair, so it feels great. It probably doesn't look great. Oh well, but whatever, who cares? Okay. I've been a streamer on Twitch now for 5 years, a viewer on Twitch for a little over 10 years, I want to say. And my love for Twitch, it's still there. It's just very down from what it used to be. One of the big things that I don't really see a lot of people talk about, and many content creators watching this, or you may be close to a content creator, or even just as a viewer, you've noticed things like this over the years. Many people are very disingenuous just in general. They look out for themselves, but again, to focus on Twitch and not in general. People typically care a lot about their analytics. For example, I have X amount of viewers, I have X amount of subscribers, I have just a bunch of numbers overall. It kind of warps their brain to the point where they become very disingenuous and they only care about furthering their own channel, which in a way is, I think, personally very smart. But at the same time, a lot of these relationships or networking, in other words, that you see or come across, but for me personally, it's been really fake. Many people will put on a facade, and that's unfortunately the very common part of Twitch that I've seen. As an example, as a person that has had very high analytics, well, quote unquote high, at a certain point, I had many people flooding my DMs just telling me, "Oh, Cope, you're so great. I love you, Cope." Yada yada yada, all that stuff. All of it being, overall fake. Let's be real. But aside from that, there are many genuine friendships that I have formed on Twitch, and I'm very thankful for them. I call it pretty much dumpster diving. You just dig through a lot of trash until you find a gem randomly, if you're lucky. The other part about Twitch that I don't really like personally is that Twitch is not evergreen per se. And what I mean by evergreen is content that is on Twitch is not available to you after X amount of days, which could be 14 days, immediately 60 days, depending on your settings and whatnot. Whereas YouTube has evergreen content, meaning you could make a video and then it's still there 6 years later just because YouTube stores videos like that, whereas Twitch does not, unless you highlight and whatnot. But many people aren't really searching for stuff like that on Twitch. Twitch, for me, I think, anyways, has little to no discoverability. It's very difficult for streamers, especially new streamers, anyways, to grow their content, to get their name out there. And it's very easy for the higher streamers to do all of these things. As an example, Joe Streamer Man can stream to one viewer, which is his mom, for 2 months straight, and that's it. People have to be interested in a smaller streamer or just want to see the game that Joe is playing, or just stumble across there randomly, like a raid or something rare like that, really. Whereas on YouTube, Joe can make a YouTube video, and then if YouTube likes Joe's video, Joe has a chance to grow on YouTube, and Twitch fails in that aspect. In short, this is my opinion. No one has to agree with it. I believe the only ways to truly grow on Twitch outside of pure luck, actually, let's add that one too, pure luck, is networking and niche, meaning you keep doing the same thing over and over, and then people find you eventually. Really good gameplay, and then very rarely, I would say branching out to other platforms and having like a unique trait, like a personality or something similar to that. And on YouTube, if you make a quality video, it's likely to be pushed out if, the cards are in your favor. Let's say, for example, the topic is very hot and you release a video at the perfect time, great thumbnail, great description, amazing title. YouTube sees that, and there's a chance that it pushes your video out, it becomes viral, opens you up to many different eyes for the first time. Twitch does not have that, and that's why I prefer making content on YouTube, but not exclusively, if that makes sense. I think it's very hard to grow on Twitch for most people, unless again they're a top streamer, then they're just boom, they're right there. They're hard to miss. Everybody knows the names. They're right in front of us. And you see a lot of streamers on YouTube with 0 to 1 viewers all the time. And I believe strongly that there's no real way to push them forward other than something like the front page that, let's be honest, not many people really care about. They might drop a follower or two and then just leave anyways. So I think that's just an influx of numbers that don't particularly matter. And my final point on YouTube is I can make a random video like I just played 60 seconds recently. I love that game, by the way. It's amazing. I upload the video and then new viewers see it. And boom, just like that evergreen content, that video will stay around as long as I allow it to. Or maybe I get banned for doing something or saying something really stupid. Who knows? But again, evergreen content exists on YouTube and Twitch, not so much. And there you have it pretty much. I love Twitch and I love YouTube both. I really do. But what I love more than that is seeing new people, coming to my channels. I really do enjoy that, seeing new faces, new names, just, hey, what's up, and they join in and go with the flow, right? See if they're cool. Hopefully they are, if they're not. But anyways, my feelings with Twitch are sometimes I'll have days where I won't feel like going live, just not totally in the mood for it. I do enjoy streaming on Twitch, really I do, but what I enjoy more than that is seeing new people for the first time. YouTube allows me to have an easier time to do that because, again, you have content that goes to people that are interested, whereas on Twitch, you don't have that discoverability because Twitch is lagging behind in that category. That's the gist of it overall, though. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you in the future for another video. See you later.